Thank you so much, Paul, and welcome back, brother. Pete. Excuse me, Pete. Sorry, Pete, welcome back. All right.
Been gone so long, we forgot your name, bro.
I'm sorry. I renamed the guy. All right. 17 years ago, Hank's Hot Dogs created a buzz with a creative play on the all-American favorite and its comfort food. Well done.
You know, when we heard that Hank's would be closing its doors this month, we needed to interrogate its owner and ask him why. Joining us right now on the hot seat under heated lamps, because this is an interrogation, we got Hank Adania. How are you, brother?
Very good.
He is the owner of Hank's. So is it Haute Dogs or Hot Dogs?
Well, it's a play on the French word haute. So, but it's like, it's a hot dog. A hot dog is a hot dog.
I beg to disagree. It's not just a hot dog. You're full, bro.
It's gourmet.
Hank's Hot Dogs is gourmet all the way.
Thank you, thank you.
Needless to say, of course, we were bummed that you're closing your doors, but at the same time, we're excited for you because, and before we talk about that, let's share a little bit of your history and even your hot dog history in Hawaii.
Yeah, well, you know, I've been in the food business a long time, 40 plus years, but my family has roots here in Honolulu, and I was actually born in LA and then finally moved to Chicago. But they had once had an establishment here in Kapolani Park, and it served hot dogs. And I remember hearing stories about that when I was a kid. It was like, I missed the boat. So although I had a kind of an illustrious career in fine dining in Chicago, that was always in the back of my head. So it's like, hey, I got to go back to Hawaii, close my restaurant, came here, and bingo, it's like, let's do some fancy hot dogs.
I love that. We were just showing the picture of the beach grill at Kapiolani Park and talk about hot dog history, man. And we were so glad you came back.
Yes, absolutely. But what were the factors for closing the doors this time?
Well, you know, it was my 70th birthday earlier this year, and I'm like, well, what am I going to do? And I was like, well, you know, I'm busy. So it's like, it just was kind of a chapter. It's been 17 years, and that's kind of a long run for me. I feel I have time for one more thing. I don't know what that is yet, but you know, that's kind of where it's more of a personal change at this point. I'm surprised that after 17 years, I still love eating hot dogs. You know, usually it's like, oh, I don't want any of those anymore. But yeah, so it's a personal quest.
Restaurant business is pretty difficult, though. Yeah, it's difficult to run a restaurant, especially here in Hawaii. Yeah.
Well, I think across the country it is, or across the world probably. But and it's certainly more challenging now since after the pandemic. But so there's a lot of respect I have for restaurants that do it and survive. So it's for me, I want to kick back a little bit.
Nice. Well, who's getting the recipes?
They're up here.
Just asking. You gotta just let the recipes go. I'm gonna talk story with you in a minute right after the show. Maybe we can do Davey's hot dogs. I don't know.
Davey's dogs.
Yes, you can.
So that's the plan, to just retire, relax, spend
enjoy
some time
life.
with your wife, and
well, it's probably not going to last that long. I'm not a guy who likes to sit back. So yeah, I want to take some time and open the door. So it's like, I think anybody who goes through a life change or makes a decision like that, it's like, take your time, see what's out there, what is inspiring. And I'm very confident something will bloom out of all of this.
oh, I love it. We're gonna, I think we got the picture of the Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago dog.
Man.
That's a great dog.
It is a great dog. I wish you bought one today, but that's okay.
Wait a minute.
Was that the purpose of inviting him, Davey? Free food.
You know how I roll. No. But all of these pictures, and you of course had all the celebrities, Guy Fieri, just Phil. It was a spot.
Yeah, it really caught a lot of attention. And, there's other people who did dogs like ours, Hot Dogs in Chicago. And I actually got inspired by this place in San Francisco that was doing different sausages instead of just a hot dog with a lot of different ingredients. So it was like, yeah, I want to do that, and it really, Hank's is about creating things that I like to eat. So even as I travel, as I taste things, it's like, oh, we got to try that.
Oh, then I think we got something nice coming up next, Hank. Go taste all kinds of stuff and then bring them back to us, okay? Hank Arania, owner of Hank's Hot Dogs, and closing their doors at the end of this month.
October 17th, yeah.
Oh,
That'll be the last day.
Right on,
Yes.
Hank. Thank you so much for joining us, bro. Appreciate
Shoot.
it.
sooner than I thought.
All right, let's kind of pivot right now and tell you today is, Smarties, the candy.
Oh,
Today
yes.
is National